as we know, the wind load is may differ from point to point or a location to location. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, we need to define the load. We need to define the load. Okay. We have to go to the definition, right? And choose the wind definition. Okay. Choose the wind definition and click on add button. This is your add button. And after that a window is open. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And click on add here also. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the warning. This warning shows that you have done the analysis. If you add or remove any load, the result may change. Yes or no?
Yes.
You have made a change to the structure. As a result of this, post-processing result will no longer be available. Do we want to delete all the results? Yes or no?
Yes.
We clicking on the yes, right? And now close this window. So wind 1 is added in the definition. Yes. Select this wind 1. Go to the add button. Right. Now we have two columns. Okay. One is intensity. Second one is height.
Height.
This is intensity versus height. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you have the intensity value and the relative height of your building, so you can give into the these cells. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes.
So in the most of the cases we don't have the intensity value and the height of the building. So we have the calculate option as per the ASCE 7. This is the code for the wind load calculation, right? So click on the calculate. A window is open, right? The first tab is common. In the common data, you have to specify the code which is revised in the 1995, 2002 and 2010, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
this is the building classification category. Okay. What is the building classification category? You have any type of any answer? Building classification category? No?
Oh, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Yes.
Okay, wait. I just go here and this is Google, right?
Or how it is, sir?
Okay, in general, the last window is coming in the Assam. Yes,
Yeah.
in the month of March or April. No.
Okay.
In the April and May, the wind speed is 120 kilometer per hour.
Okay.
Okay, so I am taking the 120
Okay.
and the speed in kilometer per hour, right? And what is
Yeah.
the exposure category? Any idea? No?
No, sir.
Okay. Exposure category, right?
Yeah.
Exposure category is the C is defined as the open terrain with the scattered obstructions having the height less than 30 feet,
Okay.
right? जो जिसकी बिल्डिंग की हाइट हमारी 30 फीट से कम है, तो हम कौन सी कैटेगरी
Okay.
लेंगे? सी. This
Exposure
category
C.
include the flat, open, country and glass lengths, right?
Yeah.
Exposure D is the defined the flat, unobstructed area and the water surfaces. This category include the smooth mud flat, salt flat and the unbroken ice, right?
Okay.
So exposure category may depend on the height of your building, right?
Okay.
So we have B,
Yes,
C
sir.
and D. So C is less than
Okay.
30 feet
30 feet. Yeah.
and the D is
Like
minimum
flat.
flat. Okay,
Yeah. Flat.
and the B is the greater than 30 feet. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so my building is of 15 meter, it to become a 45 feet, so we taken as the exposure B.
Yeah.
And the structure type, what is your structure type? Whether it is a building structure, chimney, solid sinks, open signs, lattice framework and trusted tower. So my building is building structure, right?
Building structure. Yeah.
So you have to click on apply after it. Okay, after
Yes, sir.
applying, go to the main building data. In main building data, you have to specify the building height, width and your length, right?
Yeah.
So my building height is 15
Yeah.
and the length is 12 and width also 12 and is in meter,
Yes, sir.
right? So this is
Yeah.
your building natural frequency and this is your building damping ratio. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Sometimes building length is very sir. Then what will do? What will do, sir?
Length is varying. So you have choose the maximum one here.
Okay.
And then after that you have to apply and click on OK.
Okay.
So this is your intensity and this is your height. See, right?
Yes, sir.
And after that you have to click on add button and give the factor as 1. Click on add. And now close this window. Is exposure contain the question mark of red in red
Yeah.
color? It means this have to assign on the building. Okay.
Okay.
Select
Yes,
this exposure, click on assign to view and click on assign. So this will assign on the all the nodes only, because the wind
Okay.
load is affect only the joints. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So wind definition is complete.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, Dinesh. Dinesh. Now you have to create a wind load case. Okay. Click on load case detail, right?
Okay.
Click on add button. Okay. Now you have to choose what? Wind load here and give the value as named as wind load, right?
Okay.
And click on the add. This is your wind load case detail, right? And click on add button. Okay. Now you have to give what wind load here. Is this your wind load, right?
Yes, sir.
There is no value how the pressure we applied, right? Because
Yeah.
we will give the the value in the definition part. Yes.
Yes.
If you go, if you follow this step without defining, so this will show you a message. First, you give the wind definition in the definition part. Okay. Like if you choose the seismic, where is the seismic here? This is a seismic. So this seismic shows a seismic definition is required in order to assign a seismic load. Yes.
Yes.
So this message is also occur while you assign the wind load. If you go here for the without defining. Okay.
Okay.
So we have 4 directions for the wind load. First is X direction, second is Z direction, and third is minus X direction, and fourth one is minus Z direction. Which direction you prefer? Can we go for the X direction?
Okay.
And the factor
Yes, sir.
is 1, and this is the axis. Y axis is 15 meter,
Okay.
X is 12 meter, and Z is also a
Oh.
12 meter, right?
Yeah.
And click on add button. Now close. So this is the wind load. See? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now you have to create a combination load with all the loads. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now
Yes, sir.
go for the load case detail and click on add button and choose the load combination and give the combination safety of factor is 1.5 and now give the name as the including wind load. Including,
Window.
yes.
Yeah.
Now choose dead load, this and wind load also and click on this button like this, right? Click on add, right? Now
Okay.
go to the close. So this is the combination load with all the loads, right? Now again we do the analysis. Yes, this time I am not clicking on the
Okay.
analysis and print because we
Okay.
assigned yesterday. Okay, if we create the new file, then we have to assign the analysis print. Okay, in the same file
Okay.
we are doing editing. That's why I'm not assigning the analysis print, right? I'm directly
Okay.
clicking on the analyze button and run analysis. The analysis window is shown to you. Yes, analysis window is occurs.
Yes.
Okay, now we have to go to the post processing method because the self weight of building is not different, it is the same, right? We are going to the post processing mode. Click on done and now apply or okay. So see the bending, you remember the bending moment of this beam? I think for this load combination 1, this is the 22 something, right? Yesterday, yes? Okay, or
Hmm.
now I am considering the wind, including the wind load combination. So this is your, is this different? The maximum is
Yes.
26.77. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So it means if your wind load is applied or it will impact on your building, the bending moment is this. This is your
Okay.
shear force, and this, for this it is the 42 and the 41, and with respect to wind load is minus 45 is the maximum. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And this is your deflection, you remember?
Yeah.
This is your deflection with the dead load, and this is with the combination load for the first, right? And now including wind load is values increased.
Yes, sir.
It means the effect is occur for the wind load. Okay.
Okay.
Now you have to see the animation. Click on animation, click on deflection, apply, and OK. So you can see if we consider the only wind load, only wind load,
Wind. Yeah.
there is a little bit animation in the this corner.
Yes.
Yes.
You see, able to see?
Yes.
If you consider including with the combination, including the all loads, okay,
Okay.
and you can able to see the deflection is occur in my building here, okay, on this column. You are able to see or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So this is the deflection with the wind load. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now this is the loading. We have studies 4 types of loads, right?
Yeah.
Now the one is remaining, which is the seismic load. But there is a problem with the seismic load. If you consider the seismic, you have to assign seismic as the first priority.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you go for the seismic consideration, you have to assign a seismic as the first priority. After that, you have considered the dead load, live load, wind load, and any other load. Okay. For that, we have to create a new structure, or we delete all the loads and repeat all the load to assigning the first we assign the seismic and the dead, after that live and the wind, right?
Like. Yeah.
So at this time we escape the seismic load. Okay,
Okay.
we learn this seismic load after some time. Okay, there's anybody have any problem in this decision? Denise, MJ.
How do we open that deflection windows?
Okay, go to the post processing method. Okay, post processing tab, and we have discussed about the node deflection here in the node. This is the node deflection window table is coming, right? After that, if you have to click on the beam, it shows the bending moment, axial forces, shear forces, right? And all the forces in the upper table, and in the bending moment and shear force in the lower table, right? And if you want to see the animation, you have to select the animation. Click on any animation, and here you have choose the deflection. Okay, and click on apply and OK. After that, you have to change your loads and see the changes. Okay, okay, MJ.
Okay, sir.
Okay. If you want to see the stress in your members, you just click and select your one first beam and see this is the stress in your member. This is the cross section at 0 0 and this is your complete member. If you drag this, so it shows the stress at the distance 1.25 meter, right?
Yes.
And this is your stress value in your member, right, dear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the next topic is the design. Okay. Up to this point, we have created the geometry, and we applied the support, and we applied the
Load.
property, and now we applied the load, and the next step is design. So tell me, dear, can we start?
Hello.
Dinesh, give answer. Which design
IS
code you
456.
consider? Which one?
IS 456.
Okay.
IS 456.
Okay, dear. You just go and click on the design button. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here you have find the IS 456 here. You just see from starting. You have find the IS 456.
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Why? Because you selected the steel here. Okay. You have to click on the concrete. Okay. Now we have concrete design course. Okay. And now this is your IS 456. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now you have go to the define parameters. Okay. We don't need define all the parameters. What we have to define the parameters that we considered, right? First of all, we have the clear cover. So dear, tell me what is the cover?
So like the distance, the edge of the
Bottom of the or
rebar.
And
hello.
yes, Dinesh.
Uh, Side of the or bottom side of the or bottom of the beam, and the distance between side of bottom of the beam or side of the beam to center of the rod.
This is the clear cover.
Yeah.
Okay. MJ, this is the right answer.
Yes.
Okay. So for the beam and column, is that same or a different?
Different covers is there, sir.
Yeah.
Beam 25 mm, column 40 mm, footing 50 mm, slab
And
15 mm.
slab what? 50 mm.
15, 15.
For slab?
15 mm, 20 to 50 mm, 15 mm slab, sir.
Okay. If you don't give the value of clear cover here, okay.
Okay.
So Stat Pro automatically considered this clear cover. 30 for the beam and 40 for the column.
Okay.
If you assign the 30 mm clear cover on the columns, Okay.
Okay.
The STAD Pro follow it, take the 40 mm. You don't follow the value given by you, because he knows this value is not compatible with the column design, right?
Right.
So we have to give 0.030, right?
Yes.
This is the 30. Yes or no?
None.
30 mm, na?
Yeah.
Click on add. This is for the beam, and
Okay.
this is for the column. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now FC. What is FC?
Compressive strain of stick concrete.
Yes. What is the value you have to take? Tell me, dear. If you consider the M25 grade,
Then
25.
M25 or M30.
M25.
20.
Okay. You have gave to 5000 because this is in the kilonewton, right?
Yes.
Click on add, right?
And, yes.
And what is the FY main?
Uh,
Steel strength of steel, sir.
rebars.
Strength of
Steel.
rebars. Okay.
Yeah.
You can say the rebars or steel also, right, dear?
Yes.
So what is the value we put here? What type of steels we have in the market?
550.
550.
FE 550, FE 500. Okay.
Yes, FE 415 and
500.
500 and 250 also we have.
250 is MSC.
Yes. So here we consider 500 or 415.
500.
500.
Okay, you will give 500 and 000. 1, 2, 3, right? Click on add. And this is the secondary. This is for the main bars, right?
Yes.
And now this is for the secondary bars. And what about the secondary bars?
415.
Okay, 415, 1, 2, 3, right? Click on add button. Now this is the maximum main bar. You have to give the limit minimum to maximum bar for the main bars, and maximum secondary to minimum secondary bars. Okay. So STAT Pro first design for the minimum. If he knows that the beam or a column is going to fail, then he designed for the upper high value. Okay. So what is the maximum bars you have to take? Tell me.
12.
12.
mm.
Okay, 12 mm is the maximum main bar, right?
Right.
Click on add button, right? And minimum main bar
10.
10, or you want to change?
10.
Main bars is 10.
10.
Okay, click on add button. For each and every value you have to click on add button, don't forget, right?
Yes.
Okay. And specify the maximum secondary bar. How much?
10.
10.
Yes.
Okay. And minimum secondary bars?
8.
8. Click on add, right?
Yes.
So this is the design parameters you have to assign. Click on close button. Okay. Now
Okay.
this is your parameters. You have to clear cover for the beam and columns. FC, Fy main, Fy secondary, maximum main, min main, okay, maximum secondary and maximum minimum secondary, right? Now
Yeah.
it will contain the question mark. It means we have to assign these. Okay, let's assign one by one. Just click on the clear. This is defined for the beams. Yes.
Column.
No. It
Beam.
30 mm. No.
Beam.
It is
Okay,
for
okay,
the,
okay.
and click on the view button, front view, and select your beams like this.
All the
Yes, all the beams. Click on here and now assign to selected beams or yes, right? Tick.
Yes.
Green tick is here. It means assigned. And this is for the column. Go to the select
column.
beam parallel to Y and click on assign selected beam and assign. Right? FC is assigned for the all
Right.
building.
Yes.
Click on to assign to view, and FY is also assigned to view, and other parameters is assigned to view. Like this. Right?
Yes.
So we assigned all the parameters, right?
Yes.
Now you have go to the command as well. Click on the command. Here you have considered the beam design. Yes, we have the beam. Click on add button. We have columns. Click on the add button. We don't have the slab, right? That's why we are not consider it. Click on the take off and click on add button, right? Click on the close button. After that we have design beam and design column. Okay, click the design beam which will be assigned on the beams. Click on parallel to X and parallel to what? Z, right?
Yes.
And click to assign to selected beams and assign, right? And click on the design column and select parallel to Y
Right.
and click on yes. So now all the parameters assigned,
Yes.
and click on analysis or run analysis. Save. So click, go to the output file and done. Anyone remember how much pages are coming after the analysis?
210.
Yes, 210. After complete designing, how much pages come?
469.
59.
459. Okay. Now this is the same. Okay. Until your loading. Okay. And this is your designing. The designing start from after page number 210. This is page number 198, 200, 204, 7, this is your loading factor because this is your design parameters, right? This is the start concrete design, Indian code. This is clear cover, FC, FY main, right? So this is your beam design number 1, design result. And you have to go to the result and click on the concrete design as well. This is come to here, right?
Okay.
So this is your beam number 1, design result, M25 grade, right? FE 500 main and 415 secondary. This is your length of your beam, size, and this is your cover, right?
Yes.
This is your sections at 0 mm, 750 mm, 1500 mm, 2250 mm, and 300 mm. This is your top reinforcement, and this is your bottom reinforcement, right? And this is your area. Okay,
Yes.
this is your area at every section, right? And this is your reinforcement summary. In the top reinforcement, it will be 3 bars of 12 mm of 12 dia,
Yeah.
and 3 at 750, and 3 throughout the in the top, and 3 also in the bottom, and 2 legged of 8 dia at 140 mm center to center. Okay, this is result for the beam 1. Similarly, you have the design result for beam number 2. Now the result is different here because in the beam number 1 is 185, and now beam number 2 is 204. Yes,
Yeah.
but beam number is same. Okay.
Yeah.
Now beam number 3, it is a different also. Now see, here we have the 3 bars of 12 mm. Now from between 750 to 1500 is the 2 bars from 12
Yeah.
dia. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that's why all the beams will have same or maybe a different designs, right?
Okay.
Now this will come only 750 of 12 mm dia as 2.
Yeah.
So you can see each and every beam design. Yes.
Yes.
So now first we go to the column. Yeah.
You
Any
have to
doubt?
provide FCK, FY. You
F.
just have to provide the details. FCK,
Yes.
FY, dia of heat, and minimum cover. That's all. Also.
Yes. And now we have this is your column design. Now we see the column design, right? This is the column number 37 design result. FE 25, sorry, M25 grade, FE 1500, FE 415, length, cross section. This is your cover, right?
Yeah.
Now we have required steel area is 1080,
Okay.
and this is the required concrete area.
Okay.
And the main reinforcement provided 12 bars of 12 dia. Okay.
Yeah.
The minimum steel requirement is 1080. Okay.
Yeah.
But this 12 dia, it have 1357.17 square mm, which is the 1.01% of your total area. Right here,
Yes.
which is the safe. We have to provide the more, but not the minimum.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
The type reinforcement is provided 8 mm dia rectangular ties at 190 mm center to center.
Okay.
If you give the maximum bar is 10 mm in the main bars, right?
Okay.
The number of area is same. Still
Yeah.
required steel area is same, but
Yeah.
number of bars is increased.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So in the practice, you have to check what is the changes between if we change the minimum and the maximum reinforcement. Yes.
Yes.
So again, this is your now the column. See, this is the school requirement is how much? 218.
Good.
It have the only 8
8.
bars of 12 dia. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have according to size you have to consider the 8 mm. Sorry, 8 bars. Yes, dear. Any
Yes.
other doubt? Any question?
So the building is safe till now.
Sorry.
The in this design part,
Yeah.
the we can give this direct this still
To the site for the construction.
yes, yes.
No, dear. After this concrete designing, we have one more step remaining to check whether this building is stable or not,
Okay.
which is the RCC designing.
Okay.
We will do in the next class.
What about here in this building? There